Hi, friends. Welcome to episode number 2 of Going Places with Donnie, Lene, and Lauren. Lauren's here today. So I certainly did not think that I would be spending a portion of my Christmas Eve at the, where are we? Euclid Municipal Police Department. So I moved out here and I had been moving into my apartment, moving little knickknacks, furniture, different stuff in my car. And it just so happens that one day I was really exhausted. I had left a couple of totes in my car of stuff that I needed to take inside my house. Look at this. Euclid Police Station. That's where part of my afternoon has been spent. I was moving stuff into my apartment, and apparently, I'll get to that part. Went inside the house after moving some chairs. My coworker had given me some chairs. And as I was moving that stuff in, I became tired, and I just decided to go in the house and go to sleep. Well, I woke up the next morning, got outside to my car, and bam, there it was, a ticket on my car for parking at night. Now, I've forgotten about this ticket for a few weeks. I've been trying to wait for a day that I could get off of work on time, in enough time to go. Well, it just so happens that Christmas Eve is the first day that I've had off of work. So I decided that I was going to, hold on, that's the car next to me. So I decided that I was going to take my first day off since moving. Take my day off and go to the police station here in Euclid, which is where you have to pay your tickets. And don't get me wrong, I am afraid of the police. I will just be honest. I was super nervous coming into the police station. I've never had to be in a police station except for twice in my life. And it was for really serious reasons. And so my blood pressure is getting all high. I'm like, I got this ticket. I ain't got the money to be paying for this stuff. Oh my gosh. This is not what I want to be doing on Christmas Eve. There was a guy ahead of me, and he was frustrated because they lost some of his stuff. I guess they still had some of his stuff, and he had to wait to get it back, and he had just gotten released. So I'm in there and I'm like nervous as all get out. This dude is making me even more nervous. So they're like, "What are you here for, ma'am?" I said, "I'm here for, to pay my ticket." So I give them my ticket and I explain to him, I'm like, "I just moved here to the city. I used to live in Cleveland, and I didn't know that you couldn't park on the streets after a certain time. So apparently from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. you can't park on the street." Well, he said, "You know what? It's Christmas. We'll waive it." Woo! Listen. When I tell y'all I didn't have that money to be paying these folks for this ticket, and it's not that, you don't have it, but it's like, if you don't have to spend it on that kind of stuff, you don't. That's not how I wanted to spend that money. I wanted to, have certain things for my Christmas dinner. I wanted to, be able to get a couple of different gifts for my children. And so, I really appreciate them waiving that ticket for me. I've never gotten a ticket. I try to park and follow the law for the most part, And so I was a little bit frustrated and sad about that. So I appreciate that officer really just, being kind to me today. And I appreciate, the fact that they can see when people are really trying to do the right thing. I let them know I haven't parked on the street ever since I got that ticket. I park in the lot, you know, even though it's a longer walk to my apartment. I do whatever I have to do so that I can follow the rules or whatever. And he was like, oh, no problem, ma'am. We'll take care of this. You go and you have a Merry Christmas. So I just want to say that there are good people out here in the world who, you know, really do have care and concern for folks. And I appreciate this officer today that waived my parking ticket. So that being said, thank you for tuning in to Going Places with Donnie Lene, episode number 2, Euclid Police Department.
See you tomorrow.